Yes, TikTok is the best platform to showcase your talents, your houses, your lifestyle, and whatnot, because it's so easy to become a TikTok star, and it's also a lot of fun. The recent coolest part of your house trend has been flooring TikTok, and people across the globe have been showing something a little extravagant about their place. So here are the 10 craziest mansions that there are on TikTok. But wait, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because you'll love what's coming up. Number 1. The Lazy River Mansion. Alright, so this mansion has millions of views on TikTok, and we can't explain how jaw-dropping the sights of this place are. So the video starts with a girl typing into a computer system where she ends up opening up her garage door. Next, she goes outdoors where there's some sort of private forest in her backyard, a lazy river, a swimming pool, a fountain, and more. Then the video continues showing us a kitchen bar, which, by the way, is massive and very extravagant. Next up, we can see a grilling area for tasty foods, where everything looks pretty advanced and expensive. I mean, I'm not even surprised at this point. The video continues with taking us to a lavish living room and then a bathroom, which, by the way, has a toilet but also a urinal. That's surely a rich person thing. The house became a TikTok sensation because people couldn't believe that it was owned by a regular rich family and not some owner of a resort. Number 2. Back Door to Heaven. We're not quite sure how the engineers of this house managed to build this one because it literally seems to be floating on water. The house overall looks pretty awesome with a fireplace and all, but the extra selling point is surely the back door. This back door literally opens up in water, and the sunset view is simply to die for. The back door straight up has a deck which leads right to the center of this lake where these rich people live. I mean, imagine having a bad day and you wouldn't even have to travel anywhere else for peace and quiet because the peaceful place is right outside your back door. Although I'm not sure if this place is practical enough because what if there are high tides or too much water because of a storm? This house would be the first one to be flooded, I mean. Number 3. Sharks in the House. This house looks like this one is made for the riches right from the beginning when they start off by showing the kitchen. It sure looks pretty amazing in the video, and then there's the cozy and nicely done living room. But here's the best part of this mansion. It has a private pond inside the house next to the living room with baby sharks in it. I've always had that baby shark jingle in my head, but never mind, these guys took that to an insane level, and it doesn't even look weird. I'm guessing it's because of the way they blended the nice architecture with the pond inside the house. Oh, and just by the way, it's an open pond and not like an aquarium. I'm curious about the owner of this house now. Number 4. Inside Out Jacuzzi. I guess you can imagine how creative and unpredictable rich people can get because, let's face it, they all have the money to experiment on weird things. If your $1 million mansion doesn't turn out the way you want it, no problem, get another one. Anyway, so this house looks very extravagant and expensive from the very beginning, but what takes it to the next level is the fact that it has a jacuzzi with RGB lights in its backyard, and the backyard isn't outdoors. This is insane. I know, but you can clearly see in the video that the jacuzzi in the backyard has a good enough roof over it for shelter. I mean, obviously it looks pretty expensive, and I guess you wouldn't want unnecessary wind and dirt to get into it. That only makes sense, maybe. Moreover, we love the fact that the decor around the backyard area is done so nicely that it gives the place a nice, warm touch. It makes you feel at home would be the right thing to say. I kinda wanna now hustle and get all that cash. Number 5. The Emirates Home. And by the way, I don't mean the house is in Dubai. There's just something a little extra in the house. Take a guess at the weirdest or most expensive thing a rich person can get at his house, and you still won't be able to guess this one. That's right, this house somehow has built a cockpit in it with everything in it that a cockpit has. I'm not sure how they managed to pull this off. I'm not sure if it's real or something made up, but it looks insane. I mean, everyone needs to get this, right? Or at least people passionate about becoming a pilot. It surely looks like a flight simulator or a game for kids or maybe for the adults, we're not quite sure. But it really looks like a window, which is a very creative way of presenting your house. I mean, a cockpit on the inside and a sweet and simple window on the outside. A pretty cool idea, I must say. Who else is curious about the rest of this house? Because it really looks like this isn't the only creative thing that they have. Number 6. A Live Palace. This house is simply made for kings and queens. It's like a dream come true, and a place specifically for those extravagant photo shoots of models and all. I mean, how is this place even real? First of all, the door simply looks like it costs thousands or $1 million, and as further as the girl keeps going in, the better things get. With the gorgeous floor and those fences and the marble that makes this look like a house right out of Disney. The place is filled with perfect lighting and gorgeous chandeliers. I mean, how could anyone possibly wake up in this place in a bad mood? Or why would anyone want to live in the house at all? It doesn't even look real, to be honest. It's kind of a pure state of architectural art, and we love the best part of the house. It's a perfect fireplace and all those awesome things that scream money. You really need to be somewhere close to Elon Musk in bank balance figures to be able to own a house this fancy. It's like they show in Korean rich kids movies, only this looks more traditional and elegant. Number 7. Rich Best Friend House. So, after previous trends, this trend is more viewed on TikTok, where people showed houses and lifestyles of their rich friends. But it looks like this girl's best friend isn't a millionaire, but a billionaire. So the video starts with this awfully long staircase, which makes it evident that the house has more than 3 stories. Moreover, it has a living room that has a little extra decor. What you won't believe is that it has 2 swimming pools, an indoor bowling alley, and an outdoor garden, which looks like a national park, to be honest, because it's simply massive. The bathroom shown in the video alone costs thousands and thousands of dollars, with that luxury tub in the center. And by the way, the house faces the lake, which makes everything just a little too perfect. It also has an amazing bar room in red that makes it like a personal nightclub. This house, or you could say mansion, is so huge that you could literally get tired with all the walking from one place to another. It would take you a while just to cross that massive garden they have in their backyard. How some people are so rich, I'll just never understand. Number 8. The 500 Million Mansion. This mansion is more like all those never-ending celebrity houses. The drone view of this house shows how massive it is, with glass walls lining the sides for an amazing view from the hill. Since this house is on a prime location and has a massive lot of land, there's no doubt to the fact that it's expensive as $500 million. But the owner of this house hasn't been confirmed yet because, well, it's still up for sale. The house has an amazing view over the hill and backyard, with a nicely done garden that looks pleasing through a drone view. Moreover, the interior of this house is just as extravagant as you can imagine, with all the luxuries and awfully huge bedroom suites. Every bedroom in this house is a master bedroom, and I'm not surprised since they have a little bit too much space for all the rooms. Adding to the value of this house is a driveway that leads from the bottom of the hill right to the entrance of the house. Isn't that just perfect? Number 9. The Open Roof House. So people keep flexing their super homes on TikTok, and this is by far the most extravagant one because, well, first, it has a jaw-droppingly gorgeous interior with the perfect tints of gray, white, and blue. But what wins on the market is the open roof to the house. That's right, you can actually slide open the glass roof of this house by a remote that looks like a car's remote. It's like your house has a sunroof, but I'm not sure why anyone would need that. Do you want to burn yourself from all the UV light? Or do you want heavy rain just to pour into your house? I mean, this entire mechanism, is it even practical? But that's not it. This super mansion has a gorgeous kitchen with some sort of magical magnet cabinets. It seems like those modern homes have everything installed and can be controlled through easy remotes. Either way, this house surely is a dream house for many of us out there because it has things that other buildings just don't have. Number 10. Sweet Luxury. And here's our last pick of the day, which is another house with all the elegance and blasting money calls. This house has everything a mansion or palace could possibly want. It's pretty similar in style to the elegant house we saw before, with gorgeous marble floors and perfectly done living rooms. I love the chandeliers that look handmade, looking at like an actual palace for royals and royals only. I mean, I can only imagine people like David Beckham living here, with all the grace and elegance. But what's special about this one is an indoor basketball court. Surely you've heard about outdoor tennis courts, even golf courses and game rooms, but an indoor basketball court? That's a new one. It's so nicely made that professionals wouldn't want to leave the place. Well, whatever you say, houses like these always top the modern technology one. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Let us know in the comments below about the coolest thing in your house, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.